Assalamu alaikum students, your instructor Abdul Rafi here. So this video is basically an informative video on the A-level accounting paper pattern, how the questions are set on which topics, and the recent changes from in the syllabus that have taken place, and how the marking will be done from 2023 May June till 2025 the whole year. Okay, so let's talk about first the paper 1 and paper 2 that students give in the AS level. So paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, so let's discuss about things there, what have changed and what do you need to know about it. So paper 1 is students the MCQs, that is the multiple choice questions. You will be getting 1 hour to solve this. And the reason for making this video is most of the students, when they are shifting from the science background, so they don't know about the paper pattern and they're asking teachers again and again. So it's better this video will be informative. So you know what you have to be going through all there and how much time you need to focus on each component on each paper. So yeah, that is the reason. So paper 1 is MCQs of 1 hour. You will be tested on 30 MCQs. And it will be from both the financial accounting and the costing part as well. Okay, so it will be from both financial accounting, I'll write it down, financial accounting that you will study, and it will be from costing as well. So both mixture of them, 20 basically from financial and 10 from costing. Not necessarily the same thing, but definitely 30 MCQs and you have been given 1 hour, and this is not changed. This is the same as the previous syllabus paper pattern as well, but in paper 2 you get a bit more time now. Okay, from 2023 onwards, May June, you get a bit more time. This paper is now 1 hour 45 minutes. Okay, this paper is now 1 hour 45 minutes. This paper previously it was, let me write it down, so 1 hour 45 minutes, and let's just cancel this thing, which means previously it was for 1 hour 30 minutes. So 15 minutes is being given extra because of the recent changes that students were not able to complete the paper. So it's a bit more benefit. Those 15 minutes will add more benefit and it will be a bonus for students as well. The paper was tricky or more lengthy questions were there, so students were not able to complete on time. So the examiner noticed that, and now he has changed the paper pattern for that. So 15 minutes added, 1 hour 45 minutes is the paper. It is basically a 90 marks paper, and 4 questions are being asked. Okay, so in this they ask you 4 structured questions, theory and numerics and analysis part all come. So 4 questions is being asked. Okay, we'll discuss about them in the next part. Okay, so 4 questions they ask in this paper of 1 hour 45 minutes. Okay, so we can say that in this way there will be 3 questions on financial. Okay, let's use different colors. So it will be 3 questions on financial accounting and 1 question, that is question number 4, on costing. Okay, so this is what happens in this. So question number 1 in paper 2 is of 30 marks, okay, which is based on financial, and it can come on any of the topics: sole trader, partnership, company, or just you name the suspense account errors. So question number 2 and 3 are both of 15 marks. Okay, so question number 2 and 3 are of 15 marks. And then question number 4 is again of 30 marks. Okay, so which makes it total of 90 marks, students. Okay, so hope everyone understands this. But question number 4 is again on the main costing part. What's the more important thing is that what the examiner have removed the topic of changes in partnership. Okay, so changes in partnership is removed from AS level now, and it has been transferred to the A2 level. Okay, so changes in partnership means that all of those things, that is admission, and retirement of the partners, okay, and the changes in profit sharing ratio at admission, retirement, and the dissolution of business, the partnership being shutting down or closing down, dissolution of partnership, all of this is transferred to A2 accounting, and this will not be tested on in this level. Rest all remains the same, and with little bit more changes, minimal changes, such as they have also done that they will not ask the students to draw the break-even chart. So you will not be asked to draw break-even charts in costing. You will not be asked to draw the break-even charts as well. Although the charts will be given to you, you will have to interpret it, that what is fixed cost, what is variable cost, and all those things, but you will not be asked to draw the break-even charts now, okay? So this is basically paper 1 and paper 2 of AS accounting. Let's move on to give you a quick view on A2 accounting as well, and we'll be talking about A2 accounting here, okay? So in A2 accounting, there's a lot more changes that have been done. So let's focus more carefully and talk about this, okay? So in A2 accounting, previously, there was only paper 3, okay, students? But now there is, previously it was paper 3 only, now there will be paper 3 and paper 4, okay? From 2023 onwards till 2025. So paper 4, basically what they have added, when we're going to talk about paper 4, we will talk about again only the costing part now, okay? So paper 4 will be costing, 50 marks and 25 marks each question. So 50 marks and 2 questions, okay? And the 2 questions will be coming from the costing chapters, and they can be any chapters, okay? So any chapters means that we have standard costing. They can ask you on standard costing. So standard costing is still there, investment appraisal is there. The topics are same, it's just that little bit changes in the topics, like some small points. So investment appraisal is there, budgeting is there, and the recent topic that is added from 2016, the activity based costing is also there, students, okay? So activity based costing is also still there. So these 4 chapters will be there, and out of that any 2 questions can come based on these chapters at 50 mark. And the more important thing is you still get 1 hour for this, okay? So you still have 1 hour for this paper 4 as well. That will be on a different date, okay? Now the changes when we come back to paper 3 now, students, and in paper 3, that is the main concern. In paper 3, what we have witnessed is basically consignment chapter and joint ventures have been removed. These 2 chapters are completely removed, so students will not be asked questions on these 2 chapters, okay? That's why I put a cross on them. So consignment and joint ventures is eliminated. This topic is eliminated. The examiner knows better the reason, but this topic was added in 2016, but now from 2022 onwards they'll be not asking questions on these 2 chapters, okay? And for this reason, we can say now this paper is of only 1 hour 30 minutes. Previously it was 3 hours. Now because of the split up, this paper is 1 hour 30 minutes, and you will be only asked 3 questions on it, all of them based on financial accounting, okay? So 3 questions will be asked on them, each question again 25 marks. So total paper marks are 75 marks, students. So total marks for this paper are 75, 1 hour 30 minutes paper, and all questions will be related on the financial accounting, okay? So what are the topics that you can expect in this? Again, there will be a lot of, we can say maybe ratios still is there, manufacturing still is there, manufacturing accounts, this topic, and non-profit, the club accounting, non-profit organizations is still there. Then you have also the part of the partnership coming from the mergers and business mergers, the company questions. So company IES is still there, company and IES, a lot of questions going to come on company and IES as well. Ratios, auditing is still there. So these are a lot of I'm missing some topics, but there's a lot of things. Partnership, mergers, amalgamation. So all of these topics are still there, and 3 questions will be set from those chapters. Okay, so I think I've covered most of the things, but still there were minimal changes that might be there. So in order to make the 100%, if we talk about the weightage as well, just to give you an idea, the whole A level weightage, I'm talking about the whole A level weightage, not only the AS or A2 separate, I'm talking about the whole A level weightage. So the whole A level weightage is basically this paper will have 14% when you get the final grade. Final grade means from A star to U. So 14%, this paper 1 has the weightage. Paper 2 has the weightage of 36%, the final weightage. Paper 3 has the weightage of 30%, the final weightage. And paper 4 have basically the weightage of 20%, that is the final weightage. And when you add all of them, 30, 20, 36 and 14, they all adds up to 100%. Okay, I'll also write down the topics so that if anyone have any confusions, we have costing topics in AS accounting, that is marginal costing and absorption costing, okay, in which we have conventional methods and cost to volume analysis and all of these things that comes in marginal and absorption costing. These are just the headings of those chapters. And in the financial, if we talk about the AS, so there we have suspense accounts, errors, bank reconciliation, control accounts, verifications, depreciation, bad debts, partnership companies, sole traders, incomplete records, all those things. Okay, so I hope this is clear. If there's anything missing out, make sure you write it down in the comments and I'll be good. Might be the cash flows I missed out, that's coming in IS as well, but still that comes as separate question as well. So like a lot of things are there. It's just a summary of what I can provide in this short time. Hope you got this. Make sure to share with your friends, those who don't know about the pattern. And yeah, thank you.